All right, we out. Yo, when I be on First Take sometimes, in a lot of these shows,
Right, right.
I'm like, is that really their take, or is this just an opinion that they know sells?
Definitely opinion that they know sells. It's definitely we have to take opposite sides.
Really? I
Right,
thought
because
they
it's a
believed
debate
that
show.
shit.
Yeah. So, because even in the essence of it being a debate show, you have to have something to talk about every day, which means you have to create things to talk about. And who really cares about that shit that much?
I do.
You
I
said
could
you
argue. I could argue hoop all day. You could too.
Yeah, I could, but I wouldn't, because there's going to be certain things that I just don't care about. And you know, those shows are repetitive. So the question is, there's one question: who's better, Michael Jordan or LeBron James? That's the question, right? So they have to have different ways to ask that question every day.
Jordan.
Because you know, every other game is like a legacy game for LeBron. That's what they're trying to sell you. Does this game solidify LeBron's legacy? With Michael Jordan had to pass the ball after watching The Last Dance. Like, it's like, bro, y'all asking the same question. I already know how you feel about it. So, like, if you listen to Shannon Sharp talk, Shannon Sharp used to love Kobe. Love Kobe. Once he got on that show, he had to take a LeBron angle. Because if you're going to be sitting across from Skip Bayless, then you have to take a pro LeBron approach.
Well, the show look crazy if you don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
they just agreeing on everything.
Yeah, they both just sitting there bashing this nigga. Like, right.
Shannon Sharp took it to another level. I feel like ESPN saw that, and that's why Michael Irvin will be there on Monday.
So they saying they're gonna have Michael Irvin every Monday?
Every Monday. Which is weird because Michael Irvin don't do the show that often. He do it like for special occasions, so they had to give him a bag.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's always good when he's on there, but he ain't on there a lot.
I think it'll be interesting because it breaks protocol if they don't hire another white dude.
Which is that's I think they're gonna do that. They said that they were gonna change it kind of to like a Stephen A versus the world. So I think it'll be a rotating seat.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
that's what I heard too.
Because when I saw Michael Irvin, I say they definitely not gonna let these two niggas argue every day. They both loud. They damn near the same.
And Michael Irvin gonna be sweating and shit,
sweating and screaming, both of them.
Because what am I saying? The model that has been set is get a black man and a white man arguing on television.
Absolutely.
If you look at all of those shows, Pardon the Interruption, First Take, Undisputed, when Max and Marcellus had the show, even if you go to CNN, it's just get blacks and whites arguing. And even though they're arguing about sports and it's fun, it's
imagery,
yeah. And what's that word I'm looking for, Mike?
Take a strip.
Subconsciously, you are conditioned to watch blacks and whites argue.
Wow. The university just coming out with knowledge.
Big Disney.
Wow, we just started a new semester out here. Damn. Yeah, man. I'm with that. I'm with that.
I love Jalen and Jacoby. That's technically my favorite one.
We forgot about that one. Damn, another one.
Yeah.
Oh no, he dead on. They all are that. Boy, I'm glad them cameras wasn't on. That would have been a travesty.
You had your dick out.
No, that would have got us more views. I fucked around and flipped my hat off. Saw the bullshit.
Oh, come on, man. That hairline is from the gods.
Yeah, but it's the shit after the hairline that's the problem.
Yo, man, when we gonna start the antics? You know, like you got to start the antics to get the views, man. So BT already got a plan. He said he gonna push it out. You know.
Yeah, baby.
You told Lance to show abs, man, like episodes ago, man. You know, it's time to get these views up.
Man.
You know? I mean, it's gradual, but man, who want gradual? I like the explosion, like that one day where you just like, oh damn. We got 1 million new views because they found out I've been wearing a wig the whole time.
The whole time.
Man, you heard about that shit? That nigga might be wearing a wig, bro.
Nigga had a wig on.
Yeah, motherfucker woke up, that bitch was crooked.
What's up with the antics? Damn it. Yo, man, I'm tired of these families, man. I'm tired of families, man. They've been getting Yo, man, look at this. You know how let's hear me out. You know, like we got boys, man. And now they like meeting girls and stuff, man. And I'm watching this stuff replay. You know, and now they just be at girls' houses and stuff to late hours. And that just lets me know there's no father in the house, man. Because ain't no kid, man, gonna be staying at some girl's house till like 1 a.m. if there's a dad that could just easily just walk around. He not just gonna have his daughter just getting fingered on the couch or something, you know? Like,
Right.
so yeah, man, I need families with fathers, man, because I ain't trying to have my kids be moving off fast, man.
That's why it's so dope to grow up with a big sister, because you can find a loophole in her homegirls.
Yeah, I used to have a cousin, man. She was the plug. But I ain't know it till late, and then I had to move. And then I ain't get to use it. I had to relocate.
Oh shit! I was just ready to get shit popping.
Oh man, I know. I saw the magic about to just unveil itself, and then it was like, all right, man, you don't live here no more. Damn.
Good old days.
Uh-huh.
You ever go back and look at your roster and then just be like, man, I did all right in life. It's like, you know what? Good job, you.
I got a never enough roster. Where it was like, it was cool, but damn, what could it have been? I retired out the league too early.
That Brandon Roy.
Yo, yeah.
Your career was cut short.
It was cut short, man.
But everybody like, yo, that nigga could have been a star.
Man.
Yeah, man. Like, what would Jason Williams have done?
That boy Brandon Roy, boy.
Yeah, man. I was on that Len Bias. Like, yo, man, he had all the potential.
Who got picked up before Jordan? Not Hakeem.
Sam Bowie and Hakeem.
That's hilarious.
And with the third pick,
I made the earth sick. Ain't that the words?
I think it's the world shift.
Hold on. And with the third pick, I made the world shift. MJ, fadeaway, perfect.
That's
then every rhyme spitter, every crime nigga. Cause my rhyme sicker.
Yeah, goddamn Jay, man.
Mhm.
Nigga, this
Exactly.
yeah, let's get into it because we got a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Here we go. Damn.
Yep.
What color are you gonna be, camera?
Guess I don't like this light. Ooh, that's a lot.
Nah. Hey man,
Turn it up. There you go. Put them on.
in my current room, we removed the tree, man. So now we about to buy. Now I need a new tree.
Damn, they can see that my shit is crooked. Okay, now they have no idea.
Hell yeah.
Because you told us.
Well, you know that's the new way to do shit.
What, the crooked way?
Oh yeah.
I think so too, man.
It's in all the style mags.
Right.
Bro, this Drake's promo right now is fantastic.
Yo, man, it had me not do a post yesterday.
That was
That's how
great.
good the promo is that I was like, nah, I'm not posting this yet.
He gonna step all on your shit.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I seen him and he had the collab with Giannis.
No, you didn't see the billboards?
I didn't see the billboards now.
So he
Oh,
putting
man.
billboards up in every
Several.
city for the collabs. So it's like so like the one in New York just said, hey New York, the GOAT is on, CLB. And they were just one in Houston and say, hey New York. I mean, hey Houston, your hometown heroes on CLB like that. So it's a lot of that. It was like, hey, Atlanta, Slime. I forgot who it said, but it's like it was basically Young Thug, what's the name, like that. Like they're just their nicknames. They got these billboards all around the city.
crazy rollout.
The rollout. Album's gonna be so much better than Kanye's. I hate to say it.
Oh, man.
So he got the locks on Certified Lover Boy.
Nah, it's a GOAT, just GOAT.
Yo, is the locks on Kanye's album and I missed it?
Yes.
Yeah.
He got Game on it. Oh, that's super lit.
No. You said Damian Lillard? Nigga, that's hilarious.
Dame Dash.
Oh,
That'd be hard.
That nigga is doing music now.
Nigga was fucking around with some rock and roll or something.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I heard Kanye's manager say there's no beef with Drake moving forward as long as he's not dissed on his album when it comes out.
This is Kanye's manager?
Yeah, I didn't know Kanye had a manager.
Interesting.
I thought Kim was Kanye's manager.
I thought the mama was. That's what you need. That she
Caitlyn?
Woo! No. Chris. The girl named the mama named Chris and
The
was
daddy
born
named
female. And the daddy named Caitlyn.
Caitlyn.
I saw an old Caitlyn Jenner joke. It just came out on Married with Children.
Married.
It was, they was calling Marcy. Remember Marcy the neighbor?
Uh-huh.
And they did a Caitlyn Jenner joke back then. What they say, something, you look like Bruce Jenner or something like that. Like, how can you write that joke back in the 90s when Married with Children came out if is it she if he ain't even went over yet? How does that happen?
Your calculations on what pronoun to use is hysterical.
Mike don't want no trouble, man.
I missed all of that. I missed all of that.
It was a he back then.
Mike, come in peace, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
An interesting conversation I had the other day. Tell me how you feel about this. So as we was talking about looking back at your roster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, a young lady asked me, do I have any exes that I would consider revisiting with?
Revisiting in what way?
That was my exact question. Like, what do you mean revisiting? Like, we're not doing that again. Like, we just talking about like, I mean, I'm cool with all my exes though, so it's nothing to revisit. We cool. They got dudes, some of them don't, and hey, man, more power to y'all.
Yeah.
What capacity was the revisit though?
Yeah.
Dropping off Subway or something?
If it's dropping off Subway, I will.
Yeah, I think she was talking about revisiting a relationship.
Oh.
And I'm like, absolutely not. But see if y'all know if y'all feel the same way. Everything that I would consider revisiting is because we never really had nothing.
Right. I'm with you. I'm like, yeah, I can revisit that again because it's gonna end up in the same spot, which is fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
We can do that for another 3 months. Sure. That was a good time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Or it's like, because everybody, when you got somebody and you like, yo, why would I stop talking to her?
Mm-hmm.
She cool as hell, she pretty as hell, she thick as hell. And then you get around her again, you say, oh, that's why I stopped talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
It could be anything.
Yep.
You're like, oh, I hate she do that when she laugh, and I know I couldn't deal with that for too much longer. or you know what I mean? She don't listen. She just talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
oh,
quite a bit, quite a plenty of them. Hey man, my revisit number. Can y'all can't hear that lawnmower? Can you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, great. Yo man, my revisit is on 0, man. It's on 0. And man, hey man, I want to use the word obviously have great rapport and relationships with all my exes or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But to revisit in the form of that, nah, not even close, man. I don't know. After being in a beautiful, loving marriage, I could offer no woman ever again commitment. Unless I'm having health issues.
That's the time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I can definitely. No, I got some. An ex is always a loose term for me because I'll put an X title on it. I give girls a title after we ain't together no more. Like we was really just fucking around for a long ass time. I'm like, oh yeah, that's my ex. It's like, was it though? Mm-hmm. When we were together, you said we didn't have no titles. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, but I ain't gonna explain that to a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, so in general, yeah, sure. There's the because like you said, my or Lance, I got great relationships with them, still fine. But it just, I know this ain't gonna work. I knew this wasn't gonna work before, during, and after, and that hasn't changed. But I'll take another, I'll live in this neighborhood again. It was cozy here.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever brought up the thing? Have you guys ever been like, what are we?
Have I ever said that to somebody?
I want to know, has any guy ever been like, what are we?
Niggas need to start doing that to chicks just to throw them off the thing.
So what? So where is this going? Are we?
I'm gonna start doing that after the second date. Not even a full date, after the second conversation.
Yo, man. Yes. That sounds like a perfect time to do it. I'm gonna start using that too, man.
Hey, mate, I'm gonna just start leading with that. I'm just gonna start randomly DMing chicks. So what are we exactly? Well, who is this? There's a chick I've newly been in her DMs. I'm like, she's interesting. She's like, it's a lot of stuff about it that are like, nah, this couldn't be, but this couldn't be anything. But there's a lot about it like, I still want to go visit that neighborhood though. It look like Nigga, she posted a video the other day. You know how girls be, sexying up the shit. And mind you, I haven't really like had no true approach to nothing. The conversation ain't got shit to do with shit. They do a little story. You say, "Oh, this is funny," or "I agree," or something like that. But I just be in DMs. That's just my jam. Nigga, she did it was like a late night video. No. The video was like 2:30 a.m. And nigga, she had on she like walks out, wife beater, no bra, with the old school draws, not a thong and not boy shorts, just like the old school draws. It's just like, yeah, just they gotta fit it. Female briefs works, right? And I was like, and so she comes in to the kitchen and it's just like 2:30 and her hair is all messy and the whole shit was in black and white to like a beautiful song. It was like sexy but subtle. She looked like the Michael Jackson Liberian Girl video. I was like, this is fantastic. And the shit only had like, it didn't even have hella views like that. I said, oh, niggas is missing this. She goes to the bathroom and she bakes some cookies. I was like, I was like, okay. I was like, that. You know what made me think about? I was like, this is probably specifically for an ex or somebody that she ain't messing with no more. She's clearly sending a signal to somebody. I was like, this is stack. And I met her somewhere and I just can't remember where. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be over here.
I think every video is a sub to someone, man. I don't think many don't have that level of brain capacity to just have a video that's not connected to like a form or something. So if she was in there baking cookies, yeah, that's from some dude that was, I don't know, eating other bitches' cookies or, even when she had the best ones or, he left one in the car or something one day or something,
Hold on, I'm gonna send her to you now.
Thank you. That's all I was waiting for. This nigga talking about cookies and wife beaters. I'm like, yeah, where is she?
She took the cookie video down.
Of course she did.
She took the cookie video down.
Hey man, y'all have not, I gotta give y'all the credit where credit is due. Y'all have not missed with the DM sends. Man, like y'all are consistent, man. Like what has popped up is a thread of greatness.
Yeah.
It's very impressive, man. And as I have nothing to send but Googled images. Yeah, man, that's been real cool, man. Damn it.
I'm gonna give you just business work.
Hey man, let's twist that into something. So, man, I like that. So you saying she dropped a video? Just why you say at 2:30 a.m.? That's when you watched it, or
that was the time. That was the time that she had did it.
What you saw the clock in the background or something?
She put it in the story details. It was like little details. I hit her about it. I say, yo, listen to me very closely. I saw all of these details. Every one of them, I appreciated. The black and white. You sexy, but nigga, cookies at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
fresh, the warm baked, like some toll, not even like home baked. No. She ain't wasting that time. Just the toll house. Just take the little cube off, put it in. 7 minutes, you got cookies. Like the cookies. Oh, you gotta let them cool. Burn your whole face off.
As I look at this picture, and this is just a separate question, how y'all feel about nipple rings?
Yeah, man. Now that I think about it,
I'm not into them, Mike.
Really?
I promise you.
I need a woman to have one, cause then I could do the work on the other titty, cause like if it's the nipple ring on there and I'm ready to go to work, man, like I ain't gonna put it all on the line, end up swallowing the damn nipple ring. It's time to be choking.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I like the nipple ring.
Why though?
Well, it depends. Well, I like titties. It's just a different.
Me too.
You like the woman decorated?
Yeah, like I don't need.
I don't
need
never
my,
hate it.
I don't need my titties with extras. I don't need tattoos. I don't need nipple rings.
I'm not a fan of tattoos. Not on them. You can keep the tattoos off your titties. I don't mind here though. If you go a little higher, you go like here. I'm good with all this. But
Yeah,
like on the titties, no, leave them alone.
Who tattoos the titties like on them? Y'all seen that?
yes.
What, like spider webs around it, so it look like it's a web or something?
I've seen all kind of. I've seen some things, Mike.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay.
see you been this great, loyal, faithful husband. You haven't seen the things I've seen out here, Mike.
Yeah, not live. Like I've seen them on computers and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
everything ain't cracked up. Everything it was cracked up to be outside.
Okay.
That's what I
last
hear, man. That's
but
what
not
the
least.
dude that was telling that's what the dude was telling Del Curry. He was like, "No, man, you don't want to be in these streets. You don't want to be."
That story is getting a little muddy, and I don't know what's what. Oh, right. Thank you, BT Kingsley.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
you know,
are these
you see his
personal or these
homegrown.
posts?
These all posts. I'm just cropping them in a way so it feel like it was sent directly to you.
Does she got a,
It
does
just
she
get
got a tripod?
Yeah, probably so.
Or is this the mystery dude to be on all the vacations?
That too.
Y'all know about the
That-
mystery dude be on all the women's vacations, taking the pictures, man.
Yeah. The mystery dude for sure sent this picture because ain't no tripod in this location. He sent that.
What if you go over some woman's house, man? She got a tripod. How you feel about that? Oh.
Every woman house I go over in LA got a tripod.
You know what? Right. That is pretty common. But what about
All
like
of them.
Minnesota? She probably shouldn't have a tripod.
Nah, she shouldn't. She doing a lot. But you see what I'm saying? It was just like a homegrown, like you know, if you was at the house and you sleep, you know what I mean, and you look up and you're like, is that cookies? And then you see her walking out, nigga, to go get them off the hot thing. And it was, oh shit, nigga, I did all right.
No, absolutely, because she wasn't selling cookies, man. When I saw these images, I was not thinking cookies.
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely thinking cookies.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah,
Man.
so man, she'd be
Hey, man,
crazy.
That's great though, man. It's like I think women, it's not their job to do this, but to unveil some of their other qualities, man, is very enlightening. You know, like learning about people and their abilities and their, you know, what they're into and just some of their secret gifts.
Yeah.
And man, like, yo, she make the bomb cookies, man. That shit is sexy to hear about. And I know there's other women that could do other things, like they know how to make like spinach or something, or they good at bowling or whatever, you know. And man, hearing all those qualities, I think is part of like other attractions. You know how you got neurons in your brain?
Yeah.
Like, there's one that attracts you to just the physical appearance, but then there's the other ones that attract you to other stuff, like maybe their intelligence or their ability to paint or something. And
Yeah.
I think, man, people need to start putting more of that of themselves out there.
I had a woman
I got a painting chick too. Keep going.
I had a woman that was really, really good at making spinach dip.
Yeah.
Really?
Now, I don't eat spinach dip, but when you bring her to the party and she bring that spinach dip, who you think the star of the party is? The spinach dip.
Damn. You just bring her to parties, huh?
Yeah, and then she started to realize that I was inviting her spinach dip to the party and not her. I think that's what things went. You just want me for my SD, and I was like, "Come on, man, let's not do this." So that's kind of where shit went off the rails. It was like, you know, I was just bringing her spinach dip places where, you know, she wasn't really welcome.
Was people asking about her at future parties? It was like, yo,
They was just like, "Where's the spinach dip?"
Not where's old girl?
Dip or no?
Hey, where the spinach dip at? Spinach dip had a bad attitude. Me and Spinach Dip had trust issues.
Now,
So yeah.
Had to let SD go.
I always think as when girls post like thirst trap pictures, a kitchen is always lit for me. If you in the kitchen, it don't even really matter what you're doing. That should be sexy. You be in the kitchen cleaning, cooking. You in the kitchen, you could be in that bitch doing the cha-cha slide. I'm like, nigga, she in the kitchen.
She in the kitchen though.
Side note on piercings. I'm pro piercings in general. Because I've been surprised by clitoral hood piercing. You talk about a good memory. And I was like, man, that totally caught me off guard. I didn't know you had it. I didn't know you had that one, and I'm gonna do this. I wasn't even planning on eating no pussy today, but shit. If it's a diamond on it.
You say what?
If it's a diamond on it, who the fuck about it? That was like a sign.
I ain't planning on eating no pussy, but she brought a spoon down here.
Right. It was daytime pussy eating. It was like, she did the little lift up and I pulled the panties down and nigga, the light came through the window and then the diamond said, bling, a ling. I was like, well, the Lord wants me to eat this.
Yeah. Daytime pussy eating is a whole nother thing.
Why? Because Jerry Springer be on when you turn your head to the side.
Not just Jerry Springer, Judge Judy, all that, right?
Or Povich,
Judge
you are
Judy,
not
yeah.
the father.
you go
right.
look up.
Can't be like this.
you know, daytime pussy eating is you see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Once the light hit, you see everything. At nighttime, you just go down there and you feel around. You know what I mean? You get your Stevie Wonder on. But in the daytime, you got the 2020.
Man, it was pretty too, bro.
I prefer the 2020.
The motherfucker, hey, that motherfucker was pretty. You hear me? It would die. This is how crazy it was. We had met or whatever, but we had hung out when I got back to the city. We had hung out that night. And then we did like an early lunch, brunch, breakfasty thing. And then it was like, oh, come back, chill for a little bit. And it was like, oh, okay. It was like middle of the day, bro. It was like, man, like 1:30. And I'd shut the blinds, but I ain't shut the bitches all the way. Goddamn. Ling-a-ling-a-ling. I was like, well, here's that.
1:30, that's lunchtime.
And nigga, this is one of the few times I had considered just like, you know, I'm just gonna eat pussy today. Because I hadn't even planned on all this, because we hadn't really done shit. I was like, you know what? Today I might be eating pussy.
That's how I think I'm done.
That was the plan. Now I was like, she a good, but you know, I gotta test you. And then, you know, she a good person. You know what I mean? I was like, you're gonna be around a while because you're gonna turn it favor. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, she deserved it.
She a good human.
Yeah.
She deserved it like we deserve an intro.
Yeah, man. Right. Welcome everybody to the Black Tea University episode 50. This is the last of saying 59. And everybody with Mike E. Winfield here and Lance Watson B.T. Kingsley.
Oh, that's stupid.
What else?
Oh, I don't know why you did the intro like that.
Yeah, it'll return back at the next episode to the regularly scheduled programming.
Okay.
Yo, man, I wasn't done with that one thing, man. Oh, this episode 59, y'all. Y'all ain't hear that. With girls taking pictures in the kitchen, man, because I think we adults, man, so we can appreciate the kitchen. I don't think every age dude can appreciate the kitchen, especially if he's super young. He don't care about a kitchen. His mom still cook for him. You know, so he don't appreciate, oh, damn, she in there cleaning off the front of the refrigerator. Women don't even do that anymore. You know, so
When's the last time you pulled your fridge out and sweat behind it?
woo.
Don't nothing ever get back there. I ain't never, and nothing ain't fell back there, so we good.
Yeah.
I was scrubbing a patio yesterday, man. I'm scrubbing the damn patio with a soap brush, man, because we just doing, man. She just be sitting around online looking for new stuff, man. It's better than her roaming the streets, I guess.
Anything is better than her roaming the streets, I guess.
Yeah.
And that patio's hella important right now.
Yeah.
That patio is super important because you got to do that might be your only go out. That was the only go outside for a little while.
Yeah, it was.
That was the only, you couldn't really get out. So that was the only time you get some fresh air with that patio. I made my patio a thing until I decided to start going out. Fuck this shit.
Outside of the kitchen.
Hey, that
What's-
kitchen.
Now, what's the sexiest thing a chick do that's not sexual at all?
Oh man.
And you said outside of the kitchen.
Outside of taking that picture in the kitchen and you like, oh,
Okay.
she know how to bake.
Got you.
Sexy. All right, fuck it, we here. Because this is the one that caught me off guard. I remember in my life I've smashed a couple of my mother's homegirls, and
You
in
said
this
that real subtle, like that. You're supposed to slip in, man.
my mama know.
My mama don't.
Oh, my mama stopped being friends with him after we fucked. But you know, you can't keep bringing these women around telling them this my son, and I'll show up and you're like, that's a man. That ain't no goddamn son. That is a man, and it's been a while. So there was this chick that was working with my mom. They became cool. She came over like a few times. I was like, oh, yeah. My mama go to the kitchen and I just look at her and she look at me. I'm like, yep, that's gonna happen. Went to our house one time. I knew what I was coming over there to do, but this is what made it crazy. Totally caught me off guard. I thought the shit was weird as hell until I had conversations with other dudes. They were like, oh no, that's like a thing. She had 2 kids. And the kids were young kids. They were like young. They were young. And she was basically kind of prepping them for school tomorrow. So it was like, hey, come in, have a seat. You want something to eat? You want something to drink? Let me deal with them. And then, you know, we'll kick it. And nigga, she was like a good mother. She was like taking time and reading to the kids and like feeding them. And the kids were like well behaved. And I was like, nigga, it made me want to give her some dick. Like, I was like,
yeah,
I'm going hard for you. So her motherly instincts turned me on like a motherfucker. I was like, I never saw this coming. But it was just like, all right, you guys eat your mom. Okay, mom, we'll eat. Like, and she was reading to him and shit. All right, you take a pass. Nigga, the nurturing elements of her.
I'm with you.
Oh man, it made me think if something go wrong today and Maury Povich, then my baby's gonna be all right.
Yo, this is amazing. Like her kids is gonna be good in these streets, man. They're gonna make the right decisions.
Bro, it was a little boy and a little girl, and they was super well behaved. Bye, mister.
Oh my God.
She told them to go to bed. They didn't fight. They didn't argue. Wasn't a bunch of toys everywhere. Make sure you guys clean up after yourself. And they brought their little plates to the thing. I was like, oh, she a dope mom because ain't no daddy around. That's why I'm here. I was like, nigga, I felt like not only am I going to give us some dick, I'm showing out tonight because you fucking deserve it. You amazing single black mother, you.
This is an incredible story, man. And I think this is about to change lives, man. Like you literally about to have women out there parenting better because that is
Hey.
so true, man. Like, cause man, you got some woman with badass kids, man. The kid running around throwing crap against the wall, breaking plates. You like, yo, fuck this, man. Like, I don't need this. Like, I got somewhere else I could be, man. But man, they was polite.
Little nigga had like a little polo shirt on. He was like, hey, mister. I was like, it's way too late for that nigga hat on. Nigga, they was in bed 8:35. Y'all see the time? It's 8:30. Carried their ass to bed. Mom, can you leave the light on? I can hear all this bullshit. She came on. Give me 1 second. Let me just change. And she didn't get like no sexy shit, just like something loose. And I was just like, I'm finna fuck the dog shit out of you. And it did. It's good goddamn. Wow. So this is some good. You this dick will tie you over for the next couple months. Because I can't keep coming over here. She stayed far as fuck, nigga. She lived in Tomball, Texas, and I do not, the nigga. It'd be like visiting a chicken, like nigga. If you live in the Bay, she might as well, nigga. If I live in Sac, she might as well have lived in Sunnyvale, nigga. Which I'm not gonna keep driving over here.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that ain't like a weekly thing you do.
Yeah, I was stealing my mama car at the time too. I was like, ain't no way I ain't gonna be able to keep doing this.
I gotta already be coming out here. And why the fuck would I be coming out here?
Ain't no reason. And it's Texas, so it's hella races out here. Well, they're in California too. But you know, you go to Orange or some shit.
Yeah, you had to gas up before you left the house because you ain't trying to even get out the car if you don't have to.
I got to gas up after too because I'm still in my mama's car.
We gotta make sure it's on the same 3/4.
Yep. That was like the compromise we came to. If you don't keep stealing my car, nigga, put some gas in it.
That's fair.
Y'all go to say the shit.
Yo, man, I just want to say that all I was going to say was kindness. So your story was incredible.
It's kind of in the same though.
Yeah, but nah, man. Go ahead, Lance, because yo, man, I'm still on your story, man. I'm like seeing these well-behaved ass kids, a mom nurturing, like, yo, man, that's what I'm into, man. I'm into moms like that. You know, I be watching them, man. They taking their kids to practice and shit, man. I'm like, yo, look at them. They want their kid to win. Like, this kid has no hope, but she made this kid believe like he's going to the league. Like, imagine that type of mom that like got this kid believing he could be something in life when he just gonna work at, you know, the bank or something or whatever, you know. But she made him believe, and that's sexy, man. And that translates into a woman that you want. You want a woman that's gonna make you believe, man, and just grow that piece of ego inside of you that makes you do something that maybe you wasn't gonna do. That's the woman you want, man. Oh yeah, man.
I hear milk in the motherfucker.
You've seen them, Rocky. You can't win. Who want that?
Nobody. Nobody want that. But cool chicks are like the dub. If you cool, we gonna have a good time.
Yeah. That's really what it is. Like, see, so what you talking about, BT, is like how a good mother is like sexy to you. I'm like the same way, but opposite. A chick with no kids really turns me on. Really does something to me. Like, oh man,
it's quiet here.
Yeah, real peaceful around these parts. Oh, all right, cool. You ain't you ain't pushed the human out your pussy for some nigga. That's really sexy that you ain't never done that before. That's what's up. Something about you is really inexpensive.
This lack of a C-section scar is really just
it just do something to a real nigga like myself. You know a conversation I was having with some friends of mine, and this is a ridiculous conversation, right? But I'm gonna have it with y'all because I find it hilarious. If you meet a chick with children, would you rather the father be present or not around at all?
Man, so I have nothing to compare to. Like in all my experiences with the women that I've dealt with children, which was the majority of the women I've dealt with have had children. Father's never been there. So I just
That's
think
because you date black women.
somehow I'm drawn to that type of woman where the father's not there. But man, you know what? I don't know, man. You know, I also don't think I want the kids, you know, for the relationships I'm pushing for. You know, they gonna like me, like I'm likable, but it's like, man, I want their dad to win, so I probably do want the dad present because I don't want to be their favorite, and then I don't ever call her again, and then they be in my comments on YouTube like, "Where you been, Mister Winfield?" You know, I think I'd rather just, you know, the dad be good, the dad be there.
I think it depends for me how old the kid is. If the kid is self-sufficient, 11, 12, 13, you kind of, you know, kick it on your own, got your own responsibilities. I don't need the dad around. If the kid young, let's keep the daddy around for a little bit. Let the dad die when wait, what did you mean when you said not around? I just automatically associated with death.
Not around. It could be, I mean, whatever the reason is, that nigga ain't around. It could be dead, he could be in jail.
All right, so the daddy could
be not fucking with her.
No, I don't want that nigga in jail. That's different. See, I don't need you to have no nigga in jail because he might have expectation when he come out. And yeah, let's kill that nigga. Like the daddy,
okay.
Dead dad at like 13. Dead dad at 13 works. Everything. I don't know why associated with that. I think it's this nigga Sydney be talking about Sidney Castillo be talking about he'll only date a chick with kids if the dad's dead. So I guess that's why I associated with death, but yeah. So the nigga could die at 13.
Okay. That's really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little bleak.
The nigga has killed the father. The nigga just can't be a deadbeat.
No, he dead. He dead as hell. He beat dead. He got the shit beat out of him. Now you're dead, beat dead. It's definitely Sydney whispering in the back of my head. Like, nah, nigga, that nigga gotta be dead, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Let me pose this to y'all because I was talking about this yesterday. What's a dope first date in your eyes?
You be doing that, huh? That dating stuff.
Cause I posed a question. I said, like, you know, there's a misnomer that the movies are like a bad first date. And I was like, not to me, it's not. Cause like we gonna talk, but I don't need to really talk to you like that to see if I'm gonna be around. If you don't know how to go to the movies and shut the fuck up, it ain't gonna work. Like I could just fill out our vibes and that's enough. If I could sit next to you and you could chill for 2 hours, we gonna have a good time. If you to be, who is this? Oh, this good? Oh, what's finna happen? Like,
but on the first date though, I don't think the first date you want to barely even communicate.
So this is how so you know how to pick any movie theater. There's normally a little couple stores or stuff around it, right? We show up maybe 25 to 40 minutes before they'll let us in, right? Ice cream or something in that area, little snacks, a pretzel, whatever's there. Go in. We got all that talking. Go get our snacks, sit down before they even play the trailers. We got all that talking, right? They play a little funky ass trailers. We watch a little funky ass movie, and then after that's done, then maybe we go sit down and eat and have some dinner, whatever. Give or take how I liked your vibe at the movies. But I can pick up on your nonverbals in a situation like this. So I'm pro. I know the question ain't gonna be if I'm gonna be in a relationship with you is how great our conversation is can you shut the fuck up? That's gonna be
Really?
you need to shut the fuck up in this relationship. But can you not say shit?
Are you okay with not saying a word?
Can we exist in silence? Because ain't nothing more annoying than being with somebody and they just can't cut it off.
Hey man, that's tricky, man. Because I mean, you pointed to being a great listener earlier when you was listening to all the details in that girl's video, man. And that's one of my qualities. Like I hear and I listen to details, and I'll regurgitate the things that are important, and that's how women know that I'm there and I'm present. So if she want to run her mouth, good for her, man. A lot of times that's what they need, man. They need to get that off their system because they need somebody to hear that, and man, that's my gift. And man, let me tell you, when a woman knows you're listening, she wants to do more for you because she's like, wow, he's really present. He's really detailed and into this yabber. Because women know when they just blubbering off at the mouth. They know when they run in their mouth.
Do they?
They do, man. Because they say this. They be like, oh, am I talking too much? And you're like, nah, finish this bullshit story. So, they know, man. And I think it's just one of those things, man, where like I don't mind it. I don't mind if if we watching a movie, man, I'm not gonna watch a movie on a first date that I care about. I'm gonna watch some bullshit I don't care about. Cause if I'm like at the movie with some chick, man, and she talking, messing it up, I ain't trying to be at some crap I actually wanted to see. We gonna go see like an Owen Wilson movie or some shit.
But so imagine me taking the chick to go see a Marvel movie first date. Like this is I'm saying for me.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you do that? Right.
If I take you to this, I'm valuing you way higher than us going to dinner, bitch. I fucks with you.
Yeah.
Because you can fuck up a dope experience for me. I'll fuck right.
Nah, man. First date, man, for me, ain't gonna be no movie. Probably ain't even gonna be no dinner, man. Like, and man, this is how marriage ruins you. Cause like, man, what I'm about to go to some beach that I haven't been to? Cause now I'm gonna be at the beach that me and my wife used to go to and be like, damn, I used to be at this beach with my and I'm gonna be that dude talking about the past the whole time, man. So I like a walk somewhere. I like prepared food. I like probably showcasing, what I own and something like that, man.
You bring her to the house. Okay, cool. Yeah. You bring her to the house, cook the food, had a conversation, then put the Netflix on. You know what I mean? Then she put her hand under the covers. Yeah, I like that too. That's way better.
I'm trying to think, and this is, this is where I'm probably not the best at dating. So I'm trying to think of like first dates I've been on. Like what did I do? What did I?
Y'all kicked it, is what you did.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like a date. Like where do we go?
It's because it's hard to plan something for somebody you don't know or don't give a fuck about. I don't know you. I'm not taking you to a steakhouse the first time we hang out. I don't know you. Well, if I take you here now, where I take you on Valentine's Day, you don't get that kind of treatment on the first day. I don't know you.
She might not eat steak.
I can take you to a asparagus house. I don't know you. A mushroom house.
I would try. No, I would do dinner, but go ahead, Lance. Yeah, I would do dinner. I would go for dinner outside the house, man, because I ain't trying to super impress either the first date either.
Talk that talk, Mike.
Yo, man, it's like, I'm about to show all my qualities. Like, that I could hook up the asparagus dish. Like I'm about to come out. I don't have to do all that.
Talk that talk, Mike.
And it's like, let me just slow pace it because I know my worth and my value. Let me just see what she about and see if I even want to do that moving forward. So I kind of gotta.
women got the not women, but there's a like a society got this misnomer that you're supposed to impress a woman on the first date. And most men that I talk to that's worth the damn be thinking, I'm not here to impress you. I'm impressive. You'll be impressed. But what I'm not trying to do is like, I'm not whining and dining you. I'm just not on date one. Oh man, I saw you walking and I was just like, oh man, I just gotta be able to spit. No, man, we're gonna go someplace I probably go more often than not. We're gonna just kick it. If I like you, then you start getting wines and nines.
You know, that's the backwards way, and that's one of the reasons why relationships don't work, because everybody's misrepresenting themselves. So you at the top of when you first meet her, you whining and dining and showing all this stuff, but that's not who you are, and that's not what you want to do.
Right.
So really you're doing all that to try to get some pussy. I've come to the understanding that it's not necessary to get pussy. So
super not necessary.
So, you know what I mean? It's like, we can be honest, we can talk, we can hang out, cool. Once I like you, I actually want to see you have a good time. Mm-hmm. So now I want to see you get dressed up and go to the fancy schmancy restaurant that, you know, you may not get to go too often. Or I want to see you go out of town to like these places that you want to go. Yes, that's when I don't want to see you do that when I don't know you and it's just kind of like on my dime and I'm just kind of like, I'm just trying to get to know someone, and I think the way to get to know them is to spend all of my money. That's really stupid.
I have never been frustrated with a woman because how much I paid on the date. Because if I paid a lot of money, I probably hit before we got there. That's why.
Yeah. If I paid a lot of money, trust that we have an established relationship. We have an established understanding about how we interact with each other. I'm not spending a bunch of money or a bunch of time on somebody who I don't know. Like I'm not about to be on the phone with you for 10 hours. We're gonna figure this out in 40 minutes at the most. Like, okay, who are you?
Hey man, have you guys ever done that during it? Have you ever tuned into yourself and realized how much fun you are? Have you ever realized like, yo, I am really a calming, exciting, fun presence to be around? Yo, it's funny. This is like stupid to say out loud, man. But like you out with a girl, you like, yo, man, wow, like I'm pretty, like you said earlier, I'm pretty impressive, man.
I'm
like,
killing this.
Yo, man, I'm like funny and shit, you know, like I got all this access to all these places. Like, you know, like you start reevaluating.
What's this? Oh, this place here. Oh, this the comedy store. I ain't never been here before. Everybody know you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Just reflecting on yourself. Like, damn.
I'm fucking killing this first date.
And it'd be like stuff that's like, no, this is like kind of regular. Like this, like I didn't try to do this. Like, no, I really know them people. People really know me.
You know people at the punchline. This is great.
Be like, no, I'm not trying to impress you. Yes, he calls my phone sometimes. Like that's just what happens.
Phone, that's crazy.
That's just what it is.
Because it should be somewhere comfortable. Because like you know, chances are I'm gonna go somewhere I'm comfortable and put you on and shit and so on and so forth. And dinner is a very time consuming thing. And I don't know if I want to have a full meal with somebody I don't know. Mm-hmm. Like I'm gonna fuck around and get annoyed. You say something crazy about the food, especially if it's a place that I go and you know you need something. Most of the time, I'm gonna tell you I got you, and then or you talk crazy to the waitress. You embarrass me. I'm trying to limit embarrassment because I still got to live out here whether you stay around or not. So I'm trying to minimize embarrassment. Movies for me be a phenomenal date. We talked before We talk after, and the night can get extended. It's like, no, I know I've already planned this out in my head. There's a place we could go eat after this. If you got time and you cool, then we'll go there. If I get busy after this, it's because I don't want to kick it no more. This is enough is enough.
And if it's you, it could have been. It ain't. I don't want to kick it with you. It's just, nigga, they killed Iron Man.
Yeah, that could have ruined the evening.
This nigga is just fucking sad.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
There's a single tear coming out this nigga face. Like, nah, I just gotta go home. No, night.
Let me tell you.
It's not me either. It's Marvel.
Let me tell you, wifey, if she crying with me, you know exactly why I'm crying. And she's like, what the fuck is you crying about? I'm like, bitch, don't do this.
Y'all both doing this to each other. But wiping off the tears.
Oh man.
If she bad, oh bro, if she don't know why I'm crying, oh, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. It wasn't really even that sad. But they killed Spider-Man, bitch. Ain't it another movie coming out? Bitch, they killed Spider-Man. You didn't see the nigga when he said Mr. Stark, Mr. Stark. I wouldn't say it to you, heartless bitch. You cried a lady in the trap. Oh, I'd be hot.
What's the one that come out today?
Shang-Chi comes out tonight. I'm trying to figure out a drive-in.
Shang-Chi?
Y'all what? Shang-Chi, you said? Y'all watch Beckett? Y'all watch Beckett yet?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Who?
That Denzel son, when he's running for the whole movie, man. That's the most cardio needing movie ever, man. This dude ran for an entire movie, man. Okay.
Shang-Chi dropped tonight, baby.
Shang-Chi.
He's the master martial artist. He's the best fighter in the Marvel universe. Been around for, I don't know, 50 plus years. I don't know how y'all missed him.
You said Zangief from Street Fighter.
No. Shang-Chi.
Yeah, he used to do this one. That move when you do the arms and he would spin. And
he was from the USSR.
Right.
It's definitely Shang-Chi. It's the Asian Black Panther. So it should be it is the Asians are up next on the diversity scale. It's gonna be a good time. I'll be in there supporting, put on like a little karate gi. I'm gonna have some chopsticks for my popcorn. I want to be respectful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you
ever have soy sauce on your popcorn? What?
No, absolutely not. Do people I don't fuck with soy sauce. Or soy sauce. My God, man.
Soy sauce.
Yo, I've never heard someone say every letter in the word. You actually added a letter. You added an E. It's just soy.
What you mean, soy sauce?
Everybody loves soy sauce.
I mean, I don't really eat soy sauce, but
soy sauce in the chat one time.
Soy.
On
your hey man, but to put it on your popcorn at a movie means you had to sneak it in, because that ain't on the counter. You know, they got salt. They not gonna have
where
sauce at the movie theater.
I'm gonna bring a little soy sauce packet.
Oh, you're gonna bring the packets, man. So you gonna cut a packet open at the corner and risk that. Man.
I got on all black, and I'm trying to be respectful.
Mm.
I'm trying to be respectful to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The culture, you know what I mean?
But man, you can't put soy sauce packets in your pocket, man. One wrong move, it hit your keys. You know how your keys got the little thing, man. You know, I don't know if you got a nail clip on your keys and it got the little part in the middle that's kind of sharp. You know, the part that you're supposed to file them. That hit the corner of the soy sauce packet.
You got a wet black thigh.
A wet stinky pocket.
A wet black thigh.
No, I could do I don't know, you can't really sneak rice in the movies like that. So, you know, I don't know, bro. I'm just trying to be.
You can sneak anything in a movie.
You definitely can. Touche.
Yeah.
At this point, is it even sneaking?
I know. You just get a thrill from it, but it's probably allowed.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They probably ain't tripping like that.
They don't really be tripping on the hop either, especially if you keep buying snacks.
Yeah.
You come back and refill
gotcha.
that. Why would they say you refill popcorn? Can't nobody eat that much popcorn. Believe me, I've tried. You can't eat that much popcorn. The fucking tub is this goddamn big. You can't eat that much popcorn. You just luggage size popcorn and say, oh yeah, you get a free refill. I bet the fuck I do with this. Y'all know I ain't gonna come back. Anybody eat this goddamn much popcorn?
Has anyone ever been told you can't bring this in to a movie theater? I don't know if that's ever happened. I just think we was all raised to sneak stuff in. And that's just,
I think if you walked in like with it, or I think beverages are more a problem than what's that. If you just walked in eating a McDonald's cheeseburger, that might be an issue.
Gotcha.
Not for your health.
You gotta finish it at the door.
Yeah. But they can smell it. I know they can smell the Chick-fil-A coming out of this
in your pants.
I'll have nuggets in my pocket. Not on the soy sauce pocket, on the other pocket. And I'll have a jacket. Like I'm walking in this bitch in a wife beater because I took my shirt and wrapped it around the food. Like I'm not even really trying at this point in time. And I keep standing to the side. So you said the movie's over there, huh? Okay, cool.
Hey man, it's like service animals. They ain't even allowed to say something if you got like a big bulge in your arm, because that could be a disability. Down, they done ruined your whole experience because they done pointed out your disability, saying, "Is that Chick-fil-A?" You're like, "No, I just got this growth on my arm." And now you ain't going to the movie. You about to write a letter to the manager. So they can't even really point that out nowadays.
Especially like if you're going to see like a handicap movie, like if I'm going to see Radio or like fucking Mask, not Jim Carrey, the other one.
Yeah, what's the dude in the wheelchair on X-Men? Yeah, like his movie.
Professor X, I'm going to see
Magneto.
It.
Yeah.
Oh.
That wasn't him?
You said DMX.
Yeah.
Professor X.
Wheelchair. Yeah, the dude from
the Professor's
Friday.
X.
What's his name? Lil Chris?
Oh my God.
His spinoff? Right.
No, Lil Chris. What?
Lil Chris from Friday, his spinoff movie. When he was...
No, Lil Chris was on the bike. You talking about Lil Chris from Boys in the Hood.
That's what I'm talking about. Boys in the Hood. Yeah, Lil Chris.
That's the same Lil Chris though. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, remember there was part 1 and part 2 of that.
He got a surgery done, and then that's why he was on the bike.
Yeah, and he was so happy. That's why he was kicking over the trash cans.
I mean, because his legs worked in Boys in the Hood. You just didn't see it, like because you didn't see him move around. But he was like the dudes in the wheelchair where they can move with their feet and they be scooting the little chair around.
He mostly had the chair for comfort.
Yeah, it's more of a back thing than it is like a leg thing.
Hey, speaking of, we was talking about the bulge in your arm, right? You ever congratulated a woman on being pregnant, but she was just fat?
Oh, man.
Yes.
That's tough. That's really tough. Yeah, you just rubbed it like. So, when?
Did that when you did it, BT? Were you on stage, or were you just walking around as a civilian?
I was just walking around as a civilian. It was like a Walmart or something. And
Walmart will get you every time.
Yeah, and she in a Walmart, so it just felt like pregnant activities. And it was like kind of the angle she was standing at, and I think the conversation I'm overhearing, she was buying a bunch of random shit, and then the conversation that I'm hearing with the lady that she's having sounded like a pre-pregnant conversation. It was like something like, yeah, because I got to get ready and so on and so forth. And she might have been going out of town. At this point in time, I don't know. I got out of that line, but I was just like, oh shit, congratulations. How long is she like? And they both looked at me. I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. I was like, excuse me, man.
So you just built like that, huh?
Your body say differently.
Yeah.
I'm not pregnant. It was a white lady though, so I ain't feel that bad about it.
Oh yeah, she'll get over it. And if she don't, whatever.
You did it from stage, Lance?
I know I have before. Tony just did it on stage 2 weeks ago.
Ha ha.
We was in Tacoma at Nate's Club.
Twice.
And Tony's like rocking, right? And then he said something. And he said, look at you, congratulations. I see you pregnant. and she was like, "I am not pregnant."
It's always the same voice.
Look, and you know, I always got a joke. He had nothing. It was just like, oh, so yeah. It was like, and then she was like, you know, she was like, what is she was like, see, don't try to play me like. And he was like, all right, baby, it's all good.
And just irritation and frustration.
Nigga, that shit was really funny to me. Because you know when it get awkward like at a show like that, it take a good 4 minutes for shit to feel regular again. It's like everybody be like, oh. You know, because you know what happens when you on a show and you say something and it's something awkward within the crowd, because the crowd is having a shared experience.
Right.
So even though they're watching you and they came to see you, they relate more to the people sitting next to them because they're sitting here.
You saw that? That's crazy.
So when something embarrassing happens to someone in the crowd, they always have hesitation to fully laugh and let go. Or it's always like that look. Versus if it's something happens to you on stage, or if you say something on stage, there's never like a hesitation to laugh about it.
Right. Because the audience is like a one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But normally they feel the same too. Like if they saw what Tony saw, they was like, oh shit, we thought she was pregnant too. You know?
When a crowd turn on a person, an audience member, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that should be. I was at a show that last week, and they sung fucking NSYNC to the chick as they was kicking her out.
On the bye.
Man, I was like, she was drunk. She kept standing up in the front row doing the Kiki Shepard. She was just doing a lot.
Oh, you saying when the crowd turns on someone in the audience?
Oh yeah.
When the crowd turns on one of their own.
Yeah. Wait, you know what I'm talking about. It's like,
yeah, absolutely.
The person be doing too much. You let it slide a little bit, and now you on full attack, and she don't understand why, or he don't understand why. It's like, bro, you kept going. I tried to let it go like a few times.
A lot of times they want that person out. They
yes.
waiting for you to do something. Like,
yes,
oh, man, can you handle this? We came to see you, not this weirdness out here in the corner.
Same thing happened at the movie theater. Come with the chick that's just doing too much, and she just that's like one of my greatest fears, bro. Don't embarrass me, bitch. I got to live here. Shit.
Hey, B2, what happened to that girl that was eating boogers at the movie theater and and was freestyle rapping during the trailers?
Yeah, the one we thought was pregnant.
One time, you guys.
What happened to the girl who had the soy sauce all over her blouse?
He put it in her shirt pocket. I don't know why she put the soy sauce up there.
You know what happened to her? She was all right, I think.
Are y'all excited about this album, the Drake album?
Excited about
is
it?
that word. Are you anticipating it?
I just know I'm gonna listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know is I'm gonna listen to it. I think the rollout and all of this thing and the title of it makes me feel like it's going to be very R&B-ish.
I wish.
Yo, man.
Also know Drake satisfies two audiences. So I don't think he's gonna give either one too much or not enough.
Mm.
I don't see him touching. I don't see him giving nothing to the club like that, man. I don't see him giving nothing to the. I think we gonna get all those lyrics, all those like grimy, this happened with this chick type lyrics, man. And I'm here for that. I think, it's gonna be well done lyrically, and man, this is coming from a place of Kanye didn't satisfy the lyric portion of his album. And it's kind of, what is it called, man? What is it called when like you only comparing something that just happened, and that's where you giving this person credit for something somebody else ain't do, but these could have came out a year apart and wouldn't even have been that type of comparison. But it's this piece of me that's like,
yeah. You know what? I think I just realized, like, either what makes Drake special or why I like him. For Drake to be as huge of an artist as he is, right? He has found a very interesting way to tell stories that somebody should have told. Like, you ever hear somebody do a joke and you're like, man, how did I miss that? Drake makes songs that niggas just missed. Maybe it's the thing, like, him being emotionally available as a rapper or whatever. But it's like when you start talking about like a nigga that travels a lot, being lonely in the city and dialing up the area code in just to see who number pops up. Somebody should address this a long time ago. This nigga ain't the first rapper to be on the road or the first person.
Like you're saying he's still relatable. He's
very relatable to like a
dude that smashes too. I think he's relatable to a person that like, or even someone that has the desire to just smash throughout town too.
But that conversation, like, niggas that don't get pussy ain't gonna like my music. It's like an entity that has always existed, but was never maybe fully embraced. Like, who's a rapper that, okay, so in the industry in hip hop, the niggas that are notorious for running through chicks, right? It's this musically. It was always Fabulous, Drake, and Trey. And Joe Buttons at some point in time. But it was like, these niggas are a problem, right? With Drake, I'm trying to imagine what rapper fully embraced like playboyism, like outside of maybe Kane. Because LL was quote unquote a sex symbol, but he never embraced that. He did a couple of love songs, but it was a lot of I'm bad. It was a lot of hard, tough nigga shit. Like, he was never that.
Biggie.
Well, it depends. It depends on what you're saying too, because you got rappers who went full-fledged like pimping with their talk.
Absolutely. We've had full fit pimps, agreed.
But
we've had full macking.
Yeah, but I think with music, there's a thing about relatability is the one part. And see, the relatability part with Drake is he the only one who says it from the other angle. Like, see, rappers will talk about all the women they've been with and all of the player shit, but he talks about the emotional downside of it, of how he dealt with it from a way that, like, no, she really hurt my feelings.
He approaches rap like an R&B singer.
Yes. So he's giving both sides, which is the same thing that, like, if you talk about a gangster rapper, the thing that's appreciated about a gangster rapper is the one who gives both sides.
Right.
Okay, I get it, bro. You Superman and you shot everybody. All right, got it. But then what about when somebody gives you that whole other side of the gangster life, about their partners going to jail, or they going to jail, or they being shot, or, the loneliness or the paranoia, or
it's back on what you were saying the other day, the 50 song that I love to bump crack, I love but they don't hear me though, and Many Men.
Yeah,
Amen. Isn't this why we love Thanos too, though? Isn't
Who's
that what
that?
Thanos kind of did, man? Thanos kind of was like, yo, man, I'm killing these people, man. But it's because, I kind of have to do this to save everything.
Who's Thanos?
Don't do this with a purple background. Don't.
All right, go back. Just, hey, stay what y'all was on. Stay what y'all was on, man.
Here, man.
But so like Mini Men, right? So you take that song and Mini Men, but one is about the dope game, and one is just about, his dealings in the streets.
Mhm.
But if you look back, Mini Men is probably 50's most loved song.
Mhm.
Because that's like, I'm not talking about biggest, it's just like the one that people connected to the most. Many men like hate it or love it. Everybody don't always want to hear superhero tales. They fun in the moment, but people need things that they can relate to and hold on to. So Drake made actual music that people could hold on to, but it was from the perspective of love and relationships. So Drake is making this music that niggas was quote unquote too cool to make, because nobody would talk about it like that. Everybody was super player, super pimp. Or if they did make that song, it would be like the song that's like damn near dedicated to my wife type thing.
Yeah, man.
Right.
I think the key term in this too is vulnerability.
Yeah.
Because he showed both sides, man. I mean, that's kind of what y'all saying, but it was literally like, oh, he can win and he can lose. Name a rapper you heard rap and they lost.
Right. Right.
Especially when we talking about dealing with women.
And also a very successful one, right? Because like that's the other thing is, even yes, Drake, the a part about him being emotional and the downsides, that's kind of the obvious. But even when he's winning, it's a different kind of win, right? If you go to a club, if hip hop was a club, if you walk into a club, there's a bunch of different people here, right? You might have the nigga that's the school nigga, that was Kanye. You got your gangster niggas, that's Pac, and you got your drug dealer niggas. You got your nigga that came with 6 chicks and got the linen on. You got your Mac and your pimp niggas. You got the nigga that you talk to if you need to buy something. You got a bunch of different people in here. And it's interesting that there hadn't been, this nigga's the nigga that'll fuck around and your girl like him and you don't know why. And he'll holler at your chick and then point at you, be like, nigga, I fucked your bitch. Like, because even when he's winning, Kane is the only nigga coming to mind, but I wasn't around for Kane time, but Kane gives me that feel, because Kane didn't feel like a pimp. He didn't feel like Too Short like a Mac. It was like, it felt like a smooth operator. It felt kind of like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like somebody you would have thought would have taken this lane, and I'm really, I mean, he fully embraces it all the time. Like when you said Big would do it every now and then, but Big was also a drug dealer. Like Big was more showing you why women might like him, because I'm confident and don't worry about me being fat, whatever. Mm-hmm. But musically, Drake's kind of always, every song, he's in the back poking fun at niggas because chicks like me and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Ha ha. And then sometimes like, oh, she hurt my feelings. Ha ha, but I'm back. You know what I mean? He get his feelings hurt a lot because there's a lot of women. Like, I noticed that like, if you notice, I don't think I've ever heard Drake call a woman a bitch in the song. I don't even know if he uses the word bitch.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Because it just hit me. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga kind of occupies a space that nobody occupied. And like you were saying, in the anticipation of this album, it feels like he's just like certified lover boy. I was like, is it gonna be all R&B? Because I've been wanting this nigga to do all R&B since the first album. Like, nigga, go like a night off. Nigga, go in, bro.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna stop calling women bitches too.
Yo, hey man, I actually decided to stop objectifying women except the ones that want to be objectified.
And I don't even, because clearly I don't say nothing maliciously, but you just get so used to saying stuff. It's like, why I'm so comfortable just saying bitch like that?
Bitch, my favorite cuss word though. It's very rarely relating to females though. Sometimes just texture wise as a comic, I might use it, but in general, it's not my go-to.
And you know,
I like a good stub your toe bitch.
I know. I noticed in comedy, bitch became the punchline.
Yeah.
And it's like you're not saying nothing, you just say bitch. And it's like that was getting the laugh. And I'm like, you ain't say nothing. You literally just said bitch.
Mm.
Nah.
Nigga found different ways to say bitch. Bitch.
Yeah, it's like
this bitch.
like what we doing, y'all? What we doing? I was doing it because even nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got this joke and I'm like, but why am I saying nigga right there? Like I was listening back to it, like, why am I saying that other than out of habit?
Mm-hmm.
This is totally unnecessary spot.
Mm. But Lance, when I went back and listened to the shit that I was doing when my rhythm was off, like you had pointed out, it's like a whole lot of cussing.
Mm-hmm.
Way more niggas, fuck shits, and for no reason, because I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that you just trying to find your footing.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, my footing feels fine. You know what I mean? I'm listening like I'm just saying things for no reason.
Mm.
There was no need to say, they let this nigga do that. But I'm talking about a white man.
Yeah.
Even if I was talking about a black man, I could literally say, and they let him do that.
Mm.
And it's the same thing.
Hey man, so look at this. So back to Drake, man. I think that he's selling all these albums, and maybe you're anticipating, because yeah, man, I mean, he showcased his talent, but isn't it a lot of how you feel like he moves when he's not in the studio? The stuff you know about him away. Like, man, this is what I think.
What you mean?
So, you know, like the stuff coming out about dating girls in the stadium, or, you know, like the stuff you see, you know, like, no, that was in the music too. I'm about to say, you know, like pushing up on Nicki and stuff like that, you know, like all that type of stuff. So, you know, I was thinking, maybe it's not what they do in that album, it's what you know about them off the court. I almost feel like, man, to be honest, there's going to be more people that are in tune with our stand-up because of what we doing right here versus what we have out. You know, you go see The Thing. I think they would be more drawn to this version of us because it's a more personal attachment versus, oh man, yeah, he said the funny stuff in his jokes or whatever. But this is like, this is authentically just thrown into the air live. I think it's more of a personal attachment, and I think that's what people are attaching to let's say, Drake, of why they looking for his album, because they like, yo, this shit he talking about is really how he lives.
Yes. And you know, the other thing so Drake occupies two spaces. He never identifies as a tough guy. Never identifies as a thug. I'm surrounded by some killers. There's some niggas around me that get busy and will do some shit if I call them, but that's not who I am. I will hit your girl though. Like your girl. And if I don't hit her, know that I could. Like it's a very thing. And then right next to that, it's the underdog, nobody believes in me, motivational shit. Like those are the two things. It's like she was sitting down on that big butt, but I was still staring at those titties though. It's like that butted up right next to I just had somebody tell me I fell off. Oh, I needed that. It's like those two things simultaneously has made for this nigga to be on pace. He keep up this pace, bro. It's gonna be hard to compare him to anybody. And he done already lapped a few niggas. legends. Drake's already a legend.
Yeah, but of course.
You know.
Yo, man, so I'm not trying to leave this. I'm trying to stay on this, but I'm trying to connect that to what you put out. Or, you know, like that
You
piece.
talking about Tuskegee?
Well, yeah, man. Hey, man, don't you think that's what it is, man? Like, yo, with your stuff, like Lance, people's gonna love your special, but they gonna love your special. They would love it more if they knew this version of you right here, and then they went and saw it. It would be just this attachment that becomes fan for life. Because man, you telling them how you living, and it's not false. It's clear. Like this shit is what's really happening, and then they go see that. I just feel like it builds fan for life, versus someone who only just caught it. Oh yeah, funny. I caught your special. Funny. Oh, this is great. You know?
Yeah. So the interesting thing about Drake is he's done that while not giving anybody anything. He don't do interviews.
Right.
You know, he just, you know, they got their ways of staying in the media, but it's not like you heard him talk and you heard this perspective from him. And it's just like, nah, he just be draking.
Drake just be draking.
You know what I mean? It'd be interesting. Like you see somebody like, nah, he just be Drake, bro. Like he don't be talking. He don't be saying nothing too deep, nothing controversial. He just kind of be chilling. You know, one of Drake's biggest assets and thing that he does really well is connect with young artists.
Yeah, he made it a point to always be doing that.
And he'll get on their songs and put them on his.
Yep.
And it'll be like sometimes premature, you think.
Yeah.
Until you realize, oh, this is about to be the biggest artist in the world.
He can see the wave coming.
He can see the wave coming, and he can actually help push the wave forward.
Nigga was on that Versace with the Migos early.
Yeah. Those songs with Dirk and Lil Baby and Sada Baby. I don't know all these babies and names, but you know, he does that. But you know, Jay-Z done the same thing. That's when you're trying to stay relevant and do all those things, you have to like see nobody. It didn't make sense to nobody when Jay-Z was on the High remix back in the day. If you wasn't connected to the South, Han wasn't a thing yet like that. Not knowing that Juvenile is about to be the biggest rapper in the world.
Right.
You know, and from what I heard, they didn't ask Jay-Z for a verse. He just put it on there and just sent it to him. But
if you're paying attention to the wave, though, you should be able to see, you know, these ebbs and flows of what's hot right now.
Yeah.
So it was like this kind of, there was these. I'm gonna go. Damn. Oh, there
it is. Oh yeah. The billboards, right?
Oh, okay.
Right. And those are everywhere. But like Mike, what you're saying, like I'm
telling people that Jadakiss is on the album. That's dope.
No, it's Jason. I am a proponent that I'm like a believer that you can. Everything makes comedy grow except for stand-up. Like the attention that you get for doing stand-up very rarely comes from stand-up. It be coming from everything else. You did a movie here, you did a commercial here, you did something over here. It's like, all right, now people come back and see your stand-up and they're all like taken aback by it. But you could put out an amazing special, and more likely than not, it's gonna garner you some fans, but it's also gonna garner you maybe a industry look that then gets people to show back up so you can have more fans. Like so, like for something else. Oh, this guy will be great in this movie, or this guy will be great in this other thing, or writing over here, or doing whatever this is.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, man. It sounds like what you're saying is like that's the album. The special's the album. And you know, the tour, the interviews, that's what gets people to the next album potentially. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. You gotta do all the fluff in between, all the prep for the meal. Here's even like Kendrick kind of occupies a really interesting space also, but it's not. We've seen it before. He's basically kind of Nas. It's like the really, really good lyricist. He just happened to be a West Coast, not claiming to be the gangster nigga, but very aware of street shit and giving you street stories from a perspective who might have chose a different path, who didn't get in the car and do the drive-by.
Me and the homies.
Yeah.
That because that's the album people are anticipating is Kendrick. Because see, when Kendrick dipped, he dipped. You don't hear him, you don't see him
for years.
Yeah. Then he just came out and said this is his last album on Top Dog.
And then he dropped that Baby King verse where he is popping that shit.
Yeah.
You heard that verse, Mike?
Nah, man, but I did listen to that the Wayne on what's it called verse and that with
West Side Gun.
West Side Gun, man, and yeah, I heard that.
I never tell you a lie, Mike.
Hey, man.
And you know I'm talking about. As soon as you heard Wayne's voice, you was like, oh, when he rapping that voice, he's undefeated.
Man, it's a rap. It's a rap.
You knew it was coming next.
It's a rap.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you the Family Ties verse where he's clearly talking to Drake. It's like blatantly obvious.
Hey man, I'm thinking about all this because like torn. I'm torn a little more now. Like tonight I'm not torn. I'm at the Comedy Store, but there's a lot of people. It's a lot of people coming with me. As far as like coming through and all that, and I'm like, yo, man, this is where it starts, man. It starts with like you just talking to the people and they just following you and they coming up. It's been something cool, man. I think the same thing is gonna be for Denver, man. When we go out to Denver, I think
you talking about November 11th.
November 11th. I think the build up on that is present.
You talking about the Black Tea University thing at the Denver Improv?
Yeah, man. The Black Tea University live show.
They got tickets available for that right now.
Yeah, man. I think you just go to like denverimprov.com, man, and man, all of us literally on one stage, man. Just
you know the crazy thing about the Denver Improv is that's not an easy club to get into. It's like they don't usually just be letting any and everything on the stage over there.
They must have heard some stuff about the other show at the Punchline and heard it went well.
Yeah, man. I think it's not just that. I think it's just the energy in the street, man. I just think it's like, man, imagine that. Just imagine like one show where they get the chance to see this, not knowing when we gonna be back for that one show. So it's almost like, hey, man, I gotta catch that live right now. It's gonna be like seeing one of your favorite musicians. Long as Lance is feeling okay. By then, man, it's gonna be like seeing one of your favorite anything live, man. It's nothing like that live experience. It's probably gonna connect to.
Lance, I'm gonna send you some what's the name, some sea moss lemon pepper wings, bro, to like balance out the health or whatever. But that
I gotta make this. I got some Irish sea moss right here, some Conscious Christmas. I just have it.
You take the wings and lemon pepper. I'll show you the recipe.
Okay.
But this is because of the way the show's set up. There's gonna be organic things that happen when they happen, and if you miss it, you miss it.
Yeah, it kind of go there and it stays there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm beyond excited about the 11th
of November in Denver.
No, at the Improv.
At the Improv.
Where tickets are available.
Hell yeah, man. What's today?
Today is Thursday, September 2nd.
Okay, man. How y'all rocking this weekend, man? Y'all chilling?
I'm at the Long Beach Laugh Factory Saturday, and possibly the J Spot. The J Spot is back up and running. And I might be closing out the show there, but it's gonna be a timing thing coming from Long Beach.
I got a wedding to attend Saturday.
Yo, ain't that like back to back?
Man,
No, that's this Saturday. That's
This Saturday.
Oh, I got you.
I'm attending a wedding. And then I feel like something's supposed to happen Sunday, but I don't remember. So hopefully it come back to me before Monday. And yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have a announcement shooting. Let's say next week. I want to say Tuesday, but it could be Thursday.
It's an Infinite Rain announcement.
Ooh. No, but that's coming soon and possibly.
Just a music announcement.
Ooh. Not sure, but that's coming soon and possibly.
Hey man, so look at this, man. What is it? Just announce it. Hey man, I think I booked a commercial yesterday. Hey man, but this is what scares me about the commercial I booked yesterday. I might have to cancel my weekend, man. I'm in Phoenix next weekend, and I don't know for sure yet.
They probably not gonna shoot the commercial on the weekend. Even if they saying that they are, they probably not.
Okay, they are. They saying the 11th, and that's when my weekend in Phoenix. So I'm about to find out on that. Yeah, it's a fun commercial too.
Listen, you might be able to. What night?
I'll reschedule. I'll just reschedule the whole weekend because I already sold a bunch of tickets, man, and I only sold them because I was just out there like a month ago or something. So that's everybody's buying off the hype of seeing me headline because I didn't headline last weekend. The last time I was there, I was just there. hey, what else, man?
Yeah.
You said Phoenix?
Yeah. 9th through the 11th, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, you okay? Okay, I know what happened.
Yeah. So yeah. So now I'm back for the weekend. So man, that's exciting. That's really exciting. Just to meet new people.
Yeah. That's what happened. A general manager was like, "Yo, I think we could build around him."
Yeah, man, that's how it all starts. You go and you keep going, you build up.
I got great memories in Phoenix. I need to go back. Last time I performed in Phoenix was Jamie Foxx weekend at some theater, at some casino. Good times.
Yeah.
Good, great weekend.
Yeah.
You know what Phoenix got?
Yeah.
A lot of mothers with well-behaved children.
Yeah, I'm pulling the fuck up. I'm in route, goddammit, Phoenix.
They be going to bed on time and everything.
You know what I mean? They don't eat sugar or nothing.
Well, they do on the grits because that's where you're supposed to eat grits.
So okay, look, man, that's been like a revisited thing, right? And it's like I thought we was kind of done with that, but I think people just are determined to have that conversation.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a conversation. It's not that complex.
So you saying sugar going to grits?
Butter and sugar, like a human.
Okay, Mike, what go on the grits?
Jesus did it.
Yo, man, in the grits, I want butter. I want a little bit of salt, and I do want some sugar, man. But I've been using like agave.
That works. Sweet is the point.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go butter, salt, agave.
Okay. I think
not drenched either. Not drenched, just
Not you just want to drizzle.
So yeah.
You just want to salt base some sugar in the grits.
Right.
Yeah. I think we got to settle this once and for all, black people. And you know what I mean? And we all got our differences. So it ain't like everybody got to do things the same way. But black people, hear me and hear me good. There's only one acceptable way to have grits. and that's in the fucking trash can because they're fucking disgusting.
Wow. Wow, the disrespect.
How about that? How about fuck your grits with salt? Fuck your grits with sugar? Fuck your grits with shrimp? Fuck your grits with whatever y'all putting grits, bacon.
Have you ever had grits before?
Yes.
As an adult?
Yes. I don't know. That shit tastes like sand.
He had it with salt. That's why.
I know for sure I had it with sugar because
he had it with greens.
I know for sure I had it with sugar because especially at that time I was putting sugar in everything.
If you do, here's the balance of fuck what I'm talking about. Let's just put the balance of like chef and food. In the balance of just chef and food, a plate is supposed to be balanced with a lot of different things. There's supposed to be a certain amount of textures, and you know, you got your sweet, you got your savory, you got your salty, you got balance, right? If you don't put sugar on the grits, then where is your sweet coming from for your breakfast? Maybe there's a balance here. Maybe it's like, oh, you're doing salt grits and salty eggs and bacon and I guess what I don't know, maybe French toast, and that's where you get your balances. But normally, when you go to Waffle House, they say, "Do you want a waffle or do you want grits?" You don't get both because one of these is supposed to be sweet. You don't do salty waffles, motherfucker. So you ain't supposed to do. You don't do salty pancakes. Grits, baby.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you how. I like how you broke that down and how it's just ridiculous and unhealthy, because the idea that something's supposed to be sweet over here is fucking hilarious to me. It's like, nah, I ain't eating no whole bunch of salty shit. Something got to be sweet on my breakfast. And you never mentioned like fruit. Like that was never an option. Like
fruit gives you fresh, right? Fruits give you fresh and tart.
It was never like, nah, I'm gonna have some strawberries and some honeydew for breakfast and some blueberries.
No. You can put blueberries in your grits. I'll meet you halfway, Lance. I'll meet you halfway. Sometimes, if I have a little toast and I happen to have grits, I'll let the jelly get in there. There you go, baby. Strawberry jelly in the grits. There go my fruit. It's like a preserve.
That's true.
Strawberry jam, you know what I mean? If it accidentally get in the grits, I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I just, I'm watching my community, being divided and divisive and torn apart all by some food that we shouldn't be eating anyway. Grits are not delicious. That shit ain't tasty. Like,
it's in moderation, man. Like,
yeah, you get it's like
you have them every 2-3 months, man. Grits pop up. You're like, oh, I'll eat this shit.
Yeah.
Like I remember being a lad, and I would put sugar in my rice.
Yes.
Oh, you still do that?
No, but butter, sugar, and rice, same thing.
Right. But would you do that as an adult?
I don't know. Depends on what I'm eating.
You eating rice?
With what? I ain't just taking rice to the face.
Right. You eating rice with sugar, apparently.
If I got like something with a gravy or a sauce, that I might not need the sugar.
Well, of course not. I'm saying, okay, cool. You got you some baked chicken and you got you some rice. Or fried chicken. I don't know your life.
It's a weird ass plate. What's the vegetable?
I didn't think you fuck with those.
No, I love vegetables.
I'm fucking with you.
Broccoli, you know what I mean? Broccoli and broccoli.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yep, you got some Brussels sprouts.
Okay, I got Brussels sprouts, baked chicken, and no gravy, no sauce coming off.
Nope, just rice.
I could go either way. I could go sweet, or I can go rub the chicken in it and bite the rice.
Hey, no,
I could go chicken rice.
No, I'm gonna tell you, and this is why I'm laughing. You didn't say anything, or you said something funny to me. I love to hear about how people like eat, but just like the fat shit. And I don't mean it like a nigga say, y'all just rub my chicken in my rice. Like, if you think about how that sounds, it's fucking hilarious.
I can do like a
but-
chicken rice combo.
But
No, I mean,
but we
some
all
bad shit.
have that. Like, so like say I'm talking, right? And I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna eat me a sandwich and some chips. When I'm gonna put my chips inside the sandwich and crunch that bitch there. Like, just when you hear somebody talk about that and the passion and the love, and they looking forward to it, and they close their eyes a little bit, that shit is always highly entertaining to me.
Bro, if you take a sandwich, if you take white bread, you got mustard for me, right?
Mine is-
Take a thin slice turkey breast or something like that, cheese, nigga, a Dorito lay on a sandwich perfect than a motherfucker. A Lay's, nigga, it lays these bitch on the sandwich. Put the barbecue Lay's on that bitch, nigga, and you bite it, and like when you smush it, the bread's so soft that the Dorito kind of pop through the bread. Oh,
Damn.
oh,
Hey, and see, the way you describing this is entertaining me, but it's all accurate. Everything except the white bread. That shit threw me off. But
yeah, white bread.
You like your bread black?
You like wheat bread, ass nigga.
Wheat
You
bread
eat white
ass nigga.
I eat wheat bread. I want white bread. If you gave me a preference for flavor, white bread's way better.
so you just eating wheat bread because of some Black Lives Matter shit?
You know, I be trying to support, because wheat bread is a black owned business. Everybody know that. So like, I be trying to just support black owned businesses like wheat bread. But you talk like perfect example, nigga, fried chicken, right? A leg on white bread, hot sauce.
Like that.
Jesus, take the wheel. You can do it on wheat bread, but remember the cheeseburger when you wanted to go to McDonald's and she take the white bread and the grease be dripping through the cheese. Your mama never used wheat bread like that. Wheat bread came out about 2000. Wheat bread started popping about 04, bro. Niggas wasn't fucking with wheat bread.
Wheat bread ain't have a deal.
Wait,
Nigga say, them Iron Kids bread commercial was white bread.
yeah.
Everybody know that.
Oh, they tried to mix it up. It's white wheat. I remember when they started pushing that shit.
Yeah. this-
You remember the agenda?
crazy
Man, that brown bread. Brown bread only good at Cheesecake Factory.
That one is good though. Hey man, I miss chicken skin. Chicken skin was, man, it was better than the chicken, man. You peel the whole skin off